Yeah. All right, hello!
Woo! Hi, everyone!
Welcome back, everybody, once again to another episode of Comic Talk right here on the Planet Comics Facebook and YouTube channel. That is Planet Comics - Comic Talk. Pretty sure it's right.
Woo! Got it!
One of these days I'll, memorize it, maybe.
Yeah.
Have a proper intro. But, I mean, the intro pretty much now is just catching up with Thomas. Because I mean,
it really is, dude. Thomas, you've read more than me. You've read a lot.
He beat you to Miracle Man.
He did. Yeah. I'll get there.
Miracle Man's incredible, though. I'm actually really glad that you gave that a shot, that you like it a lot.
And we got some big news from Miracle Man this week.
He's also in All At Your Fidget Spinner.
Oh, dude, yeah. Okay. Take that away from me. It'll be very distracting.
It will be, so I will...
Thanks, Dad.
You gotta be responsible with it.
Hi, Jody. Hello.
Hey, there's Jody. How's it going, guys? Yeah, and so this week we got a pretty good list for DC. Pretty big size list for Marvel, and then Indies, they exist.
And they'll exist for about 10 minutes.
Yeah, they'll exist for about 10 minutes, and then we'll see from there.
That's it.
But we're gonna start off with DC. Hey, you like Batman?
Who's that? Don't know him.
He's the Knight.
Oh. 10 of 10.
Yep, this is the final issue in Batman the Knight, written by Chip Zdarsky.
Oh, nice.
Chip Zdarsky's going to focus on his mainline Batman run now, which is just incredible. Anyways,
mm-hmm.
that run is so good. But this has been a pretty good little miniseries.
Yeah.
Oh, Thomas. I do remember you talking about reading Red Sonja.
Yeah, Unbreakable Red Sonja, very cool.
Very cool.
We've got the A cover there.
He's the B cover.
I always love these B covers. They're
great.
Look
at the Samurai Batman.
Oh,
come on.
Oh, so good. Yeah, very pretty. It's like a fall kind of aesthetic too. It's
which
very nice.
for the season.
Oh yeah.
That's what it looks like outside right now.
Whoa, what's this?
Up next, you like Batman?
I like the Penguin.
What about Batman? One bad day. I almost said one more day again.
One more
day. My mouth was forming at one more. It's not one more day.
The greatest Spider-Man story.
Of course, Batman. One bad day. The Penguin. Number one. Number one. The only one.
Yeah.
This is the this is. I would think the second best.
Okay. Riddler still is number one, right?
Riddler's number one. Riddler was really good. Two-Face was pretty good, but I just finished this one right before we started the show, and I was invested. I was like, okay, this is a pretty good representation of who the Penguin is as a character.
It disappoints me a little bit because the Riddler art was so dark and creepy.
Tom King is gonna get his guys to work on it. Like, he has like 2 or 3 artists that go hard, and he like stays with them.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's Tom King doing it, if it's not a mainline comic, he will try and get something like that.
Get something, yeah.
Yeah, I think Mitch Gerard's, I believe, is Tom King's normal art.
Yeah, and I mean, the art's not bad, but I do kind of miss the Riddler. Started off so strong.
Yeah, Riddler was a strong start.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely, right now I think, like I said, this is the second best, but really good. It's like, I think a lot of people don't really know who the Penguin is. They'll be like, it's like, oh well, everyone knows the Penguin. Everyone thinks the Penguin's like, he's all right. But like, if you're like, what is the Penguin's gimmick? It's like, is it like he's umbrellas, or he acts like a penguin or something? I think it's like,
eats fish raw.
Yeah, like there's many different interpretations of the Penguin, from the Batman movie to Batman Returns with Danny DeVito, where he's actually eating fish. He's got like weird penguin hands. But this one, I like this version of Penguin a lot.
Yeah, we got that cover. We got plenty of them.
Here's our B cover.
Yes. This is a good one.
It is. It's really good.
Is he like a meat locker?
Yeah.
Oh, that's creepy.
And he's got his top hat. Oh man.
Yeah, he's a lot more sinister than I give him credit for.
Oh yeah.
Because even Danny DeVito's was pretty sinister, but he was kind of like kooky,
wacky.
Yeah,
it's Danny DeVito. It's gonna be as wacky as it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Up next, we got I Am Batman number 14. Good old John Ridley working hard on this Batman book.
Mm-hmm.
I know Renee Montoya. Renee Montoya is all over the DC universe right now. I will say that. She's the current commissioner of Gotham City, and she has been, and is sometimes, the Question. So she's the Question in this book. She's the commissioner. She appears in, I think, every single book I read this week.
Really? Yeah.
Which is pretty funny. The Penguin's gimmick is the Penguin's gimmick. Pretty much, Thomas. But yeah, there's I Am Batman number 14, and here's our variant cover for that.
I like that variant a lot. Very cool.
Up next, thankfully, this is our only shelf copy. But it gives me an excuse to talk about it. We have Batman, Superman, World's Finest, number 8. So this is our only shelf copy. That is cover B. Anyone who already is pulling this book, I know Jody and Thomas both do. You guys get cover A. But if either one of you want cover B, then jump on it right now while we got it.
Yeah.
World's Finest is incredible.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good. Did you read this last?
No, I know it's killing you.
You gotta read it.
Yeah.
Like I think Thomas, last time I thought of him, he was saying like World's Finest is like his top DC. I don't know if it's top book overall, but top DC book at least.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've only heard great things from everyone who's been pulling it.
Yeah, like it's been so good. And then and Thomas is claiming that cover B.
Yes, Thomas.
We got you for that. But yeah, it's
Oh
man.
no!
Oh man.
Jody, I'll see if there's an extra one in Greenville, and I'll get it for you.
Thomas is trying to get at least 2 covers for each issue. That's how I am with Nightwing. Yeah, because I always get the variants for Nightwing.
Yeah.
But World's Finest, this new arc is really good. Pretty sad. It's like this
Really?
character who's kind of acting as like a Superman analog. It's a guy who is coming from another universe, another Earth, but his world is destroyed and he's sent from a rocket ship, to the main Earth where he meets Batman, Superman. And so Superman is aware of the similarities, and so he's trying to take this kid in. It's him, Batman, Robin, all trying to help this kid out and help him overcome this stuff. It's really good and really sad.
Nice.
Oh yeah, Thomas, all the Nightwing 100 covers.
Yo,
they are
it's
so good.
Yeah.
They're so good.
I hope we get plenty of those because that's awesome. The start of a new arc.
I don't know if it's start of a new arc. I think the one that we're on that we'll get to in a minute. That one's the start of a new arc. The 100 is just along the way.
Mm-hmm.
But up next, we got to talk about the hierarchy of power in the DC universe.
And how it's about to change?
It's about to change because here's Black Adam.
Whoa.
Number 5 of 12. This Black Adam book is being slept on, man.
Really?
It's good.
Is it good?
It's really good.
Nice.
I love the writer, Christopher Priest. He did the best Deathstroke book, and he's doing the best Black Adam book because he's a guy who he keeps writing these villain books, and he hates them because they're villains. He's like, I hate this character. Here's how I'm gonna flesh them out. And it's like, man, you could it's an interesting take to have someone despise a character, but because it's a villain, they despise them for the right reasons, so they know how to flesh out this character, and that's exactly what's happening with Black Adam. They
understand what makes them bad, and they can really expand on that.
But it's like he never gets the villain. He never gets the villain books. He's like, I'm gonna make this guy good. He's like, no, he's horrible, and I'm gonna keep it like that. Thomas says he's thinking about pre-ordering some of those 100 bad boys. Oh man,
do it.
I'm thinking about getting some too as well.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna load up on Nightwing covers. Black Adam is so good. It took a turn I was not expecting.
Yeah. Nice. Okay.
It's incredible, and we have a lot of variant cover, or a few variant covers for Black Adam here. We have this one showing off
cool.
Good old Black Adam taking on this fighter jet as he's calling on the power of Shazam.
Yeah, it's pretty
very
sick.
good. We have this one that really depicts the hierarchy of power in the DC universe as it changes.
Yeah,
because very that is very much.
Look at that guy! Look at that guy! Oh God, reflection! Oh, there it is.
Yeah, but he's like, is that the Rock?
Rock, what the heck?
He's like,
he's good.
I don't remember Black Adam like that. We have this one, which I love. That is pure comic Black Adam. Got the receding hairline and all.
Yeah, because it's just pure comic.
I love it, man. That's what you gotta have. Yeah. And then this one's probably the best of the sweet pose right in front of the Sphinx.
Yeah,
you gotta love the Egyptian aesthetic that Black Adam's all about.
Yeah, I really like that a lot. So we got all of these for you.
Yeah. So if any of those interest you, let us know. Up next, we got Catwoman number 48.
Some of the best DC covers.
Old love, new love, all bad.
Oh my God!
I think Batman's working his way into this book. Him and Catwoman have been on a break, so I think he's trying to get back in because she's got a new man right now. I don't know if he's okay with that.
Take the comic one, the receding hairline one.
Yeah, receding hairline.
The receding hairline variant.
Let me look at it.
No, I know it's great. It's
Pointy
great.
Ears variant.
It's very sinister. It's kind of like an exaggerated eyebrow.
Yeah, much like the People's Champion himself.
Similarities.
Yeah,
So good.
But yeah, the Catwoman covers are incredible.
Yeah. Oh my God, they're beautiful. Yeah.
I love. Here's this one. That's if I had a chance to talk to Mary about it today, I know me and her be arguing because she hates Catwoman having goggles.
The goggles, yeah.
But Catwoman needs the goggles. They're practical. They they look good. I love the goggles.
Yeah, well, it gives her the cat eyes.
Yeah, I mean that's the best part. All right, up next we have our only shelf copy. It is cover B, but we have Dark Crisis, Young Justice number 5. We have a good Tim Drake homage cover here. In his cape, you see many different big moments from his time. We have Bernard.
There's Bernard.
There's Stephanie down there.
Oh, yeah.
Up there, that's when he was Red Robin. When he had the space. Or that's Batman. Red Robin's right here. when he was his own man for a bit. Thomas says he hates them not caught up on Catwoman. That's fair. Yeah, because Catwoman is pretty good right
It's
now.
like 48 issues in.
Yeah.
There's got to be a jumping on point at
Somewhere
some
earlier.
point.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they switched writers a few issues back.
Yeah.
But yeah, love this. And then Thomas is snagging this Young Justice cover.
Cool. Yeah, that's very nice. Tim Drake.
Up next, speaking of the next generation of DC heroes, we have Deceased number 3. I refuse to call it Deceased. Tom Taylor, you're wrong. You don't write it like that and expect me to call it Deceased.
Deceased.
Do you see who's depicted on the cover here?
Mew, 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 mew. I mean, Green Arrow. Is that John?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So we have some John, and that
Really?
is Damian.
yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Because it's an alternate. It's another Earth.
Are you kidding?
Yeah. So you watch these characters like. This is a zombie apocalypse story. And
Yeah.
very early on, most of the mainline Justice League, Batman especially, immediately get taken out.
Really?
Damian's the only member of the Bat family left. And John has to take up.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. Sorry, I'm just dying over here. Do we have back issues of this?
We might. I need to look into it.
I'm gonna find them.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I knew
Rocked my
I was
world.
gonna kick out of that.
Yeah. Yay, so we've got this. Obviously, I'm really excited for it.
This is that's number 3 in the third part of DC. So this is it's just this is DC's War of the Undead Gods, which is part 3.
Do I need to read all the DCs to really appreciate it?
Yeah, well, it's 2 miniseries.
Okay.
So it's
okay.
like 1, 2, and then this one.
Okay.
Damian Stan.
I really am. I love Damian so much. When he had his little evil Batman costume at the end of Batman vs. Robin.
That's the Batman 666 costume.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, it's Damian 666.
That's so good.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay. Can't get enough of
Speaking
it.
of alternate universe, DC heroes fighting monsters, DC vs. Vampires, All Out War, featuring Mary Marvel. A light in the darkness. I love Mary Marvel.
She's great.
She's so cool.
Yeah.
I just love it. Not much more to say about that one.
Yep.
Up next, we have the final issue of Duo from
really?
Earth M. Man, Earth M. Every time I'm just crazy about it. I love Milestone. I love all these characters. I just can't put them over enough.
These Duo covers have consistently been very beautiful.
They
too.
are very beautiful.
Yeah. Got that cover there.
And here's our B cover
This
showing
is
off
cute.
the actual couple themselves. I love them.
Yeah.
It's really good.
That's really cute. I love it.
All right, up next.
You're ready for this.
Up next might be the single greatest issue a comic book has ever produced in the history of ever. I don't care about Watchmen. I don't need the Sandman. All right, Miracle Man. Who's that? When I can have Wally West in the Flash, number 787, fighting Omega Bam Man for the World Heavyweight Championship in the wrestling multiverse.
Oh my god!
Right?
You were so silent reading this, and then you just closed, and you're like, "This is the best comic."
This is the greatest comic book ever made. So we find Wally West here in the issue of the Flash 787, trying to be, just good dad like Wally is and hanging out, and he gets roped into a multiversal wrestling league where and shenanigans ensue.
I love it. Tag in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This book rules.
It's so good. Very cool.
And here's our variant cover for that, which look at the colors on that.
Yeah,
Crazy.
these are good.
Nothing to do with the actual issue. We have Eobard Thawne, the Reverse Flash, here on the cover, fighting Wally West. Eobard Thawne, the Reverse Flash, not in this issue, but
They're pulling a Marvel.
yeah,
That cover.
it's just sweet art.
Oh, Thomas said, I feel like I might be missing some issues of Mary Marvel Shazam. Oh no. Yeah, okay, Thomas, we'll look into that.
Thomas said, "Oh my God, you hyped up all that for it to be our wrestling match?" Yeah. What do you mean?
Have you not learned anything?
To be our wrestling match? Thomas, you're reading Do a Powerbomb, It's Wally West fighting Omega Bam Man. Come on. Moving on
the
to
entire show.
Moving on to other comics. They're not going to be into that.
Yeah.
But moving on to other comics. Flashpoint Beyond, number 6 is the final issue in Jeff Johns' big little mini event that he's been setting up with Flashpoint Beyond here.
Yeah.
And I love this family.
It's so good.
Corrupt family portrait of Thomas Wayne, Batman, Martha Wayne, the Joker, and that is Dexter Dent, alternate universe, Flashpoint universe, Harvey Dent's son,
Ooh,
who is
okay.
absolutely going to be Thomas Wayne's Robin.
Oh my god, that's really interesting.
Thomas,
Oh, you'll take the variant for the Flash. I got
and
it.
he said, "I'm excited for it. Don't get me wrong." I'm like, okay, all right, I want a lip.
This next one's kind of cool.
The next one is pretty cool. I'm excited for it. I was gonna read it before the show. Didn't have time. We got very busy last minute before the show happened.
Yeah.
But I mentioned Renee Montoya is in pretty much every book that I read this week.
Yeah.
And then we have GCPD, The Blue Wall #1. This is Renee Montoya's a new #1 for a new series, mini series, I think, starring Renee Montoya. And back in the day, they had GCPD, like Gotham Central, something like that, and it was very much just Law and Order, but with the GCPD. I'm hoping that's what this is like. And I love Renee Montoya. I love The Question. So I'm actually really excited to read this.
So with this, like, you're kind of assuming it's the more, like, normal crime side
Yeah,
of
this is
Gotham?
like, I'm assuming if it takes that route that the other one did, that the other GCPD did, the other GCPD book they did, it's probably just going to be more like crime drama.
Okay.
If anything, kind of like a modern version of the Tom King other Gotham City design.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Okay, very nice.
It's not Renee Montoya, which is great. Love her.
Yeah, very cool. So we've got that cover there. Do you have any others?
We have this variant cover, which I haven't read the. Tom said he'll give it a shot.
Oh, cool, Thomas. Yeah, I'll put it down for you.
Here's our B cover showing off Batman pretending a cat. You know.
I love it.
Batman's a big fan of cats.
I love it so much.
Up next, we have a new #1. I don't know if this is a one-shot or new ongoing, but we have Harley Quinn, Legion of Bats. This is obviously Harley Quinn, the animated series version. So this is a tie-in to that. They always do like tie-in comics like between seasons with Harley Quinn.
Yeah,
which is very fun. I know people love these a lot.
Yeah, and the art's really good too. I love
the art looks just like her
the show.
Yeah,
it's so animated. Like it's perfect. Perfect for Harley.
Yeah, perfect for Harley. And if you're a fan of the show, then absolutely gotta pick this up.
Yeah, I'm gonna read it for sure.
It's cool, half and half.
Oh, it's cute. Yeah, I like that a lot.
Yeah, it's really good. Up next, we're gonna go back to the past just a wee bit, and by that I mean about 60 years or so.
I love how this is like the saltiest thing that DC could do.
Yeah. So we have a facsimile, a reprint of Marvel Family Comics #1. That's right, the Marvel Family with Captain Marvel, not Shazam. That's him. That's the Marvel Family. So yeah. I love these facsimiles. I know, we have the stand for them at the planet here. People love them. And I think this is really cool that Captain Marvel got one. The Marvel Family got one instead of it just being like another Superman.
The timing though is just like they know what they were doing.
They really did.
They know.
Miracle Man just came out, and then DC's like, "Oh, that's a nice Captain Marvel
really
you got."
Crazy.
We also got a Marvel.
What a property!
Look at that.
So we have a few of these, right?
We have a few of these,
okay.
and companies. Yeah, I just love these. They will continue to be petty over this character forever.
For the rest of time.
Wow, Carol Danvers looks different on that Marvel Family cover. Get out of here, Thomas. Go home, log out.
Sign off. Goodbye.
Banned.
Where's Armand? Oh wait, you're Armand.
Oh wow, ban yourself. All right, up next.
Will we?
Number 97 of Nightwing. Oh my God, Nightwing is so good.
Yeah.
I mean, still not as good as the Flash issue, but
no.
But
close second.
A new story arc for Nightwing.
That's right. Yeah.
Which is a big deal, big jumping on point. Finally,
because I've fallen behind, so I'm gonna pick it up and go through it.
Yeah, I mean, because you'll figure out pretty quickly opening up the first few pages of this, being like, okay, I see what happened here. Thomas, ban Thomas Brown.
Okay.
Thomas,
it's in your box. We signed you up for it, so you got it.
Because I mean, look at this cover. Nightwing is worth collecting just for the covers alone. They're incredible.
So good. Just as much time is spent designing these covers as the artwork on the inside, which everyone knows I love Bruno Redondo with my entire heart, and I'm spoiling myself right now. This is really good.
But there's like, oh, I see what he's talking about.
Yeah,
okay. But here's cover B. I always get all the Nightwing covers. I love them. I think it's the Jamal Campbell one. That's what it looks like his stuff.
Yeah.
Is it usually? Yep, Jamal Campbell.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's crazy how they credit their artists.
Crazy how they put the artists. Yeah, these artists put a lot of work into it. DC's like, of course we're going to credit
them, I guess. I don't know.
I guess.
Thomas, I'm excited for this too. I'm excited to get back into the Nightwing universe because it was what got me into DC Comics.
Yes.
Single-handedly.
The best.
Yes.
All right, and last for DC, we have Titans United Blood Pack #2. This is our sort of half tie-in comic to the show.
Okay.
It features the show lineup, and that's about as far as similarities go.
Mhm.
The show Titans far different from the comic versions.
I've heard.
Yeah, it's not good. The show's not good.
Yeah.
The comic's very good.
Looks cool.
But yeah, and so
I guess Raven is Power of Raven compels you.
interesting.
That's cool.
And so we have this variant over here.
Oh,
Starfire looking beautiful as
Starfire.
always.
Yes.
I love the fire effect on her hair every time. I
Yeah.
love like the Starfire whose hair is like always coming down like to her waist and like she like flings it just the fire goes.
Flames,
Very
yeah.
cool. And
Beautiful.
and I saved this cover for last because just one last reminder to remember everybody, especially this week actually. This week the hierarchy of power in the DC universe is about to change
Mhm.
because Black Adam is coming out.
Oh my god.
And they want you to know that.
It's I'm so excited for the episode where you get to talk about
That'll be
Black
next.
Adam.
That'll be next episode.
Really?
Because I'm watching it Wednesday night, I believe.
Oh, okay.
I think my theater was showing it.
We're about to get the review.
Thomas says, I hate that the show is not great. Titans is such a cool thing that can work in live action. Yeah, that's why it's most DC things.
Yeah. Very sad.
All right, but we're going to say goodbye to DC and moving on to Marvel. Starting off with probably the most Marvel property here,
Mhm.
Alien.
Classic. Classic Marvel MCU.
Yeah. When does the Xenomorphs come in the MCU?
Dude, I'm ready for it. But this is issue 2, so.
Yeah, because they started over to line up a Predator.
Oh,
So now,
they did.
now Predator's only one issue ahead of Alien. now.
That's right.
Thomas said Alien is so good, though.
Cool. Actually, I want to read it. I'm surprised I haven't picked up that first issue.
We got some variant covers for Alien here. We have this one pitting more Xenomorphs.
Okay.
Very cool, very creepy.
Very xenomorphy
Very
of them.
H.R. Geiger.
Yes, yes it is.
And that's about as much as I can
Yeah,
describe
that's all
that.
you can say.
And then we have this one of them
Ooh,
stalking a prey. Very cool. Yeah,
it's brutal.
I Alien Predators is both so cool.
Yeah.
More of a Predator guy. I like Alien too.
I'm more of a Predator guy myself.
Are
yeah,
you?
I am.
News to me. Up next is Avengers number 61.
Nice.
Are you a fan of the Avengers when they're not fighting the X-Men and the Eternals?
I have never cared about the Avengers in my
Ouch.
entire life. If I'm
Ouch.
being honest.
Not any Avenger?
I mean,
Who's your favorite out of Avenger if you can think of one?
Spider-Man, and that says a lot because I
Hate Spider-Man.
don't like Spider-Man. So, I'm great at this show. I work here. This is good. Very credible source.
Thomas is very excited with the Alien Predator comics.
Nice, yeah. Predator was this week too. So we
It
have that
is.
Avengers there.
We have
My
our
favorite.
Miracle Man cover. They're still doing those. I don't know.
Can I say that Miracle Man's my favorite Avenger?
Sure. It'd make a lot of people mad, and that's okay with me.
Yeah, I kind of like that. It's very funny.
That's very funny. But an actual Marvel book I care a lot about, Captain America, Symbol of Truth, Sam Wilson's Captain America. Man, Captain America's killing it right
Yeah.
now. Thomas says Katie is crushing my soul with the Avengers. Hate.
It's not even hate, it's just indifference. The Avengers indifference. It's not even on my radar.
Justice League over Avengers?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I just wanted to hear that. That just made me feel
Yeah, I know.
good.
This is great though. We've got issue 6
Captain
out.
America is killing it though.
Yeah.
Like, legitimately Captain America. Yeah, Thomas, let's go, Cap.
Let's go.
Oh man, both Captain America books so good.
Mm-hmm.
This is the only we have a Marvel dual cover. This is the only dual cover I like. It's got Red Wing. Look at him.
Very cool.
Just like for once, it's like if you remove the dual logo, I wouldn't think that's like hideous.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. These are definitely assets from the game.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's like artwork or something.
Yeah.
It's like
for
a loading,
sure.
it's a loading screen for a mobile game.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a few more variants here. We have that one. Love it.
It's very cool.
It's very cool. But this next one, did you see who was in it?
Is this a thing?
Jeff the Land Shark.
Jeff the Land Shark. Why are they doing all these Jeff the Land Shark? Is he about to get his first ongoing series?
They might publish it, or they might like do a physical copy. Because Thomas says that Jeff the Land Shark has a Marvel Universe exclusive comic.
Oh, Thomas was telling me about that.
Yeah,
My God, that is he my favorite Avenger? Can I say that?
Jeff the Land Shark.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's fair. I think it's very fair.
That is incredible. Probably the only variant covers.
Thomas would like the Jeff variant.
Oh, of course, yes.
Yeah,
But
what a good choice.
give him to me. Give him to me. I love it. Yeah, keep him going.
Up next, Carnage by Ram V. If there's any writer that's gonna make Carnage cool, yeah, it's Ram V. Well, not cool. I do like Carnage. I think I'm still burned by that Venom movie where I'm like, I hate Carnage. That Venom movie makes me come out thinking I despise Venom.
Yeah.
It takes me a good few episodes of a cartoon show to be like, okay, never mind, Venom's cool again.
Yeah, you gotta cleanse the palate there.
I hate those movies.
Oh, cool. Jody said his vote is for Doctor Strange. I didn't know that was on the table, if I'm being honest.
It can be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. I
mean,
like it.
I mean, Avengers are not as defined as like Justice League.
Yeah.
Like pretty much everyone's been an Avenger, except for like Kelly Thompson said she'd like to publish the Landshark comics as physical books, but they were designed specifically for digital reading, so it's going to be difficult.
They've done it before, though.
They have done it before.
Mm-hmm.
Both companies have done it before.
Yeah.
Here's a variant for Carnage while we're talking about that. But yeah, you could have picked Doctor Strange or anybody.
If I had the space in my heart.
But up next,
I know who my favorite Avenger is.
I'm gonna leave before I let you finish that joke. So, for the season of Halloween, for the fall spooky season, we have the Crypt of Shadows, a one-shot anthology story featuring Moon Knight and Man-Thing and X-23 Wolverine and so on and so forth.
All the stars are here.
All the stars are here. Werewolf by Night. All Marvel's supernatural characters.
Yeah.
Including in this variant cover,
my favorite Avenger, Morbus.
Dr. Michael Morbus.
Morbus.
There he is.
There he is. We were thrilled to see this. Yeah. Thomas, you want this variant? I'm gonna give you this variant.
Or about the Man-Thing variants. That
He said no.
Hey, look at that. Look. No.
Oh, that got me, dude. Morpheus.
It's like, no. Please, God, no.
This one is legitimately cool.
Very cool.
Laura Kinney.
It's the best one, Laura Kinney and Man-Thing.
Yeah, this one's sick. So let me know if you want this one.
And then we have another one with Laura Kinney and Moon Knight, and I have forgotten her name the whole time, and I've been trying to remember it. Hopefully, like before the segment ends.
She's cool.
She's very cool, and I know her.
We're calling it a friend. You guys, who is
Werewolf
that?
by Night. She was in the Werewolf by Night special on Disney Plus.
Okay, yeah. Man, we played that in the store. I need to sit down and watch it because it looks cool.
Yeah, I didn't want to play it in the store because I can't. Elsa Bloodstone.
Oh,
that's it.
Okay.
Oh, and then Tom said Man-Thing variant. Yes.
Morphine variant. No.
Very fair. Up next, we have another mini series that we've also timed to the season. We have Deadly Neighborhood Spider-Man. I am not familiar. I meant to, like I said, we got very busy last minute before the show happened. I did not have time to do research into Deadly Neighborhood Spider-Man. But I know this is a one of five miniseries, and it seems like
the art's cool.
The art's very cool. I think Peter Parker is either becoming a monster, or he's going to be fighting some monsters.
Should I read this?
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe he'll die by the end of it. You'll be happy.
I'll be so thrilled. Yes. Enough of that. Yeah. Cool though. This looks really great, and the art's very impressive. Yeah.
Here's this one.
I like
showing
that
off
one.
This bear werewolf creature.
Yep.
Very cool. Showing off. We have our Beyond Amazing variant. Just kidding. It's a lot of Spider-Man.
Yeah, it probably is, honestly.
And we have the same creature again. Love it.
Like that. Whoa, his arm. Oh, he looks all like gnarly. Like he must be some sort of. Yeah. Thomas, let us know which cover you'd like to.
And then we have. I like this one with the symbol.
This one's beautiful. Yeah, and like the sunset.
Very
nice. Very cool. I'll go ahead and put the standard cover down for you, Thomas, though.
Sure. Up next, we have Defenders Beyond. This is, I think, the only shelf copy we have left of this book. So this is one of those, if you don't already pull it and you were interested, get it now because it's about to go.
Number 4. They have the best covers.
They
I probably said that like 10 times.
They have very good covers. The colors are great. The logo's sweet.
Mm-hmm.
He likes the symbol cover, Thomas does.
Yeah,
I agree. Up next, we have Iron Man.
Iron
Man number 24. Where does Iron Man rank in your Avengers list?
I thought he was really cool, but then everyone bags on Tony Stark all the time, so I feel like ashamed to admit that I like Iron Man.
I figured you would like Iron Man.
I do, because those are the only like Avenger or freaking MCU movies that I watched.
Genuinely, the first Iron Man movie,
very good. Yeah,
really good. Love it.
But then that's it. I think Alex Ross has these covers.
He does.
Yeah, they're so good.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And we got you down, Thomas, for the standard and the symbol cover for Spider-Man.
Yes, we got you.
Next, we also have the Miracle Man variant, which I don't know why they decided to pick Iron Man as a giant in this cover.
Very big.
Yeah.
Or maybe Miracle Man's very tiny.
Well, that's just how big Miracle Man is compared to Tony Stark's ego.
Crazy. Ouch. God heard you.
Up next, our brief Star Wars say we have Darth Vader.
I'm gonna come out and say this is the creep, and I know it's supposed to be creepy, but this is the creepest cover That's Darth Sidious, right?
Yep.
Ooh.
Darth Sidious, aka Emperor Palpatine.
Yes, yeah, he's
Which
all...
I'm amazed you knew that.
I swear to God, I know more about Star Wars than anyone gives me credit for. I know. This is very creepy, though.
I'm about to test you right now. What's your favorite Emperor Palpatine quote?
My favorite, it's probably, where he coughs a lot.
Yeah.
That's my favorite quote.
Do
it. Do it.
Thomas says, Iron Man's cool, just don't love him as much as Spidey or Hawkeye, because those are good characters.
There he is. There's the creepy.
Nah, I like Iron Man, alright. Iron Man. And here's our final Darth Vader cover.
This is good.
This is good.
Classic.
Man, yeah, and I'm kind of on a Star Wars kick lately.
Yeah?
Actually, I watched the Bad Batch cartoon. It's one of their the sequel to Clone Wars cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
Just watched that, binged that for over the past 3 days.
Yeah.
So I'm probably gonna go home and like start watching Andor.
Nice.
So I'm in that Star Wars kick.
I've heard the Clone Wars stuff is really good.
It's really good.
Yeah.
It makes the prequels good.
Yeah. It's got to do a lot of work for that.
It does. All right, but up next, this is the big one.
Mm-hmm.
I actually did hype up. I hyped up the Flash, but legitimately, this is the biggest book of the week.
Mm-hmm.
We have Neil Gaiman and Mark Buckingham's Miracle Man, the Silver Age #1.
So excited.
Yeah, Miracle Man is here. And then if you flip it over to the back, Book 5, The Silver Age, because this is Neil Gaiman's continuation. Finally.
Yeah.
Finally, it's here.
So I'm sure it's not essential to have read the first 4 issues, but...
I would not know.
Yeah.
But in case you do need to read the first 4, well, I'll go ahead and go through the variant covers first, because we have a lot of stuff to go with it. So we have this variant here. I know editor Thomas read Miracle Man. He read the Alan Moore one.
Yeah.
So the only one you have left is Neil Gaiman's, which is very exciting. This is my favorite cover.
This
good. Looks the most to me like when I think of Miracle Man. It's this. It will be something like this.
He kind of just looks like something I'd find in the Watchmen universe, like Ozymandias. Yeah. He kind of just has that look to him, but I'm sure he's not as evil. But
and then we have
this is the A cover here, I think.
Is it?
Yes.
I did it in reverse. Oh well.
That's good.
If you have interest in any of those covers, let us know. They're all super great. But the part 2 of this I was going to point out is that is Miracle Man, the Silver Age, aka Book 5. So we have a trade paperback of Neil Gaiman's Miracle Man, The Golden Age. And so I'm pretty sure, it might say on here on the back somewhere, but I'm pretty sure.
Collecting Miracle Man by Gaiman and Buckingham, 1 through 6.
1 through 6. So I'm pretty sure this is all you'll need before reading that book.
And I'm sure because they released it like this, I would almost guarantee you can pick this up, because it does say issue 1. So you probably can pick this up without this, but if you want to really get into it, which I do, I'm going to read this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And it just, I mean, this is just huge.
I'm
definitely I got to reread all the Miracle.
Yeah, I want to work my way through it, because it's anything in Marvel, because it's so interesting how they go through different styles.
And they did it for a reason. I know what it's for, too, but I can't
kind of like a, Tom King's Mr. Miracle. Yeah, thank you.
Which I know that name's very similar. We can't be dragging Mr. Miracle into this. He's completely separate.
Sorry. But it reminds me of his run on Mr. Miracle. Take the A cover, yes. And the Trey Thomas. Good call.
Yeah.
Very good.
Very good call. Up next, we had everyone's favorite Marvel hero for a good 3 months.
Morbus.
Moon Knight. Or Morbus.
Moon Knight, though. I like these covers.
Yeah, they're very good.
Yeah, they're nice. 16.
You know what covers aren't good?
What?
The tie-in covers. The friggin' mobile game covers.
God. Gross. Yep. But, I mean, if you like it, there it is.
Round that out with an actual pretty good Moon Knight.
Oh, yeah, these are pretty sick. Yeah. I like it. I wonder if Moon Knight still is as hot as it was like 2 or 3 months ago.
I can say for a fact it's not.
Nah.
Just straight up.
Corporate synergy, as Tyler would say.
Yeah.
He said Moon Knight is very cool. That's good.
Moon Knight is very cool. Legitimately, Moon Knight's a great hero. I think these things come and go with the MCU, as you have people who they watch for the MCU, and so they will know a project is coming for the MCU, and they'll get into that character hardcore for that. Then when the MCU project comes out, either they will love it or they'll hate it because of all the research they did to get prepared for it. But then after that, they'll just move on to whatever
on to the next.
It's so Moon Knight, he was when I started working here, Moon Knight was the guy.
That was it.
I couldn't talk about Marvel or superheroes. But I hear about, what about Moon Knight? I'm like, he's cool.
Mm-hmm.
But that's it. And then now it's like, I don't even hear about it.
Yeah.
Thomas, like the creepy variant?
Yes.
Not the gaming variant.
Don't
blame me there.
Variant.
Speaking of like the supernatural creepy parts of Marvel,
Woo.
I'll let you carry this one.
Midnight Suns, issue 2. So I didn't know when we first talked about this. Midnight Suns has happened before. This is like a team that has happened before.
Yeah.
I had no idea. It's heavily tied to Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
But I know that now. That's cool. My main interest in it, as I mentioned before, it ties in heavily with Strange Academy.
Mm-hmm.
So Zoe from Strange Academy, she is destined maybe to destroy the world.
Mm-hmm.
All the magic users in the MCU had all saw the same vision of her like wrecking the world. So now everyone is trying to either protect and save her and save the world, or destroy Zoe single-handedly. And Doom shows up to destroy Zoe. So this issue is a lot of Doom versus the Midnight Suns here, the whole team that's been put together to kind of protect her and find her. But Doom is like, I'm going to kill this child. Like, she's going to destroy my world. Like, so yeah, it's great. I'm having a lot of fun reading it.
I knew you were loving Midnight Suns.
Oh, it's so good because I love Strange Academy. So it's great. I really like it.
And then we have technically 2 video game tie-in covers because we have for the game costume designs, the little not storyboard.
Mm-hmm. Oh, like the
blueprint kind of.
Yeah, the concept art designs.
Yeah, and so this is like some of their costumes are getting in the Midnight Suns video game, which is like a tactical RPG.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay.
Cool for you. Lame for me.
Yeah, you're not an RPG guy.
I saw the cinematic trailer and I was like, oh, this is sweet. And I saw the gameplay, I was like,
They always do that with those tactical RPGs too.
They
it's
do.
Like, whoa, this expansive open world looking
and
thing.
Like, wow, man, Wolverine's over here, Doctor Strange is over here. And then the gameplay is like, now click Wolverine and move him to the left of that guy. Now Wolverine attack. All right, 300 damage. Yeah, I'm like,
yeah, this is great.
Yeah.
Oh man, Thomas, he said Doom is a fave villain for me.
We were talking about that too. Here's our Marvel Duel variant, which actually is
kind of cool.
One.
It's Blade. Come on. It's impossible to make him not look like a total badass.
Yeah.
So he's looking good.
And
Thomas, I'm glad that you like Midnight Suns. That makes me happy.
It's great. Everyone who's read it, who's getting it, they're loving it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Up next, I should have bundled these together, but I didn't. We have number 3 of The Predator, featuring our main character there donning her Predator armor, which is cool. That was a cool fake out in the first issue, too.
Yeah.
Where it's like you see a Predator hunt another Predator, and you're like, what's going on? Why are they hunting? And then she's wearing
she's cool. I still have yet to watch the movie everyone watched and loved. Prey, yeah. But I've been keeping up with the comics, and very good. Yeah. Yes.
Prey's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
And then here's our variant cover of that, which I love even more. Like, this is like, I mean, the city in the rain.
Oh.
The lightning behind him. So cool.
Very nice. Yeah.
All right. And up next, we have Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings. Remember the bit we used to do where I would...
Shang-Chi.
Yep.
Yeah, how could I forget?
I feel like I hammered that in your brain enough that it stopped being a bit.
Yeah.
Tom says, I don't like the Midnight Suns game because you can't play as any of the heroes, but you're playing as a custom-made character. Ew. I didn't know that either. I already thought the game was disappointing. That's...
like Mortal Kombat.
The movie?
The movie.
I had a long rant to you about that.
You did. That's why it's on my mind still.
Yeah.
We got the A cover here, and Thomas, I got you the Predator comics there.
Cover. Shang-Chi's got some good covers.
Yeah.
I gotta hide this next one from you because it's pretty good.
Oh, okay.
So I guess there is something going on, or at least a lot of the same artists have the same idea. Jeff the Land Shark here with Shang-Chi.
I can't handle it.
Yeah.
I love him. I know it's so annoyingly on brand for me to love Jeff the Land Shark, but he's so cute.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Also, Jerry said Prey is excellent. It really is.
I will watch it.
It's like the second best Predator movie.
Yeah.
Nothing's topping that first one.
The first one.
Body mass alone in that first one, all right? But.
Yes. Oh, Thomas, I got you the Jeff here, and I feel like this is going to be a thing.
So.
Oh, and cover B.
All
absolutely.
Right. But don't you want the dual variant? Look, that's what he looks like in the game.
That's going to be his character. Okay.
Next we have Thor. Man, Thor, and he's still fighting Venom, so Venom's still here for this little story arc.
Man, I would think that Thor wouldn't have any issues.
Yeah, he really wouldn't.
Yeah.
Nah, not really.
If we're really talking about it.
Venom's like, you want to come to the Dark Webs crossover with me? And he's like, no.
Hell no.
He's like, I just got out of a story crossover.
I'm done.
And then we're back to old classic. It's the Beyond Amazing covers. That's one of those, like, why doesn't Marvel do well, I guess it'd be more annoying. I was gonna say like virgin covers with no pesky words. Mm-hmm. But then again, imagine this. No words. You're like, Spider-Man, open it up.
That's exactly why. Yeah, because it's such a bad idea.
Oh, Thomas
and
says
Venom.
they're not fighting. Okay.
Jody said, now I want a Jeff the Land Shark just to confuse
I think
people.
everybody wants their own personal little Jeff the Land Shark.
Yes. I didn't know Thor and Venom aren't fighting. Well,
he's definitely in the storyline, though, right?
You wouldn't.
They're kind of working together. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So that's just classic clickbait.
That is clickbait.
Good old
It's a
comic
BuzzFeed
clickbait.
article.
You love that.
He said T-shirt. That is. Oh, that's really sweet.
Oh, I'd wear it.
Yes.
All right. Up next, we have our final little segment for Marvel. We have X-Force, the Judgment Day tie-in number 33. Kraven is riding a T-Rex.
That's so cool.
That is so cool. This cover is everything about this cover is sweet.
Unbelievably.
Wolverine in the brown and tan, staring down a T-Rex while Kraven the Hunter is riding it. That's incredible.
Intimidating.
Yeah.
It's like, oh man, I don't know if I can handle this story.
This next cover is pretty sweet too. We have Kraven taking on Wolverine, Omega Red, and Beast. I don't know who's on who. I assume Omega Red is with Kraven in this one.
Yeah.
But Thomas said I should have pulled Thor.
Oh.
Yeah, I believe he did.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and so you're getting into X-Men now. Not this X-Men, not yet, but
yeah, Thomas, I need to talk to you when you come by. But I've been reading the Grant Morrison X-Men run just because it was highly recommended, and I don't know, I just wanted to, and I'm so into it.
Yeah.
I messaged Tyler like almost hourly.
Like, look at this! Oh, X-Men so good! I'm like, I knew you'd love it.
Yeah, so good. And good, Thomas. I'm glad you're excited for X-Force. You'll also be excited.
Our last book for Marvel this week. Cover B, we have X-Men, bog standard X-Men. This is our trading card variant with Havoc, the brother of Scott Summers, I believe.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, pretty sure. Unless the movies have really trained me wrong on that.
Oh boy.
In which case, I'm sorry for that.
Yeah, they might.
First Class is a good movie though.
Yeah,
pretty good. But yeah, we don't have any more cover A for the shelf. If you do already pull it though.
Cover A was brutal looking.
Yeah, cover A looks sweet.
Getting it. Yeah.
And then here's an action, another semi-decent dual variant.
You
can't immediately tell that this is video game art.
No.
Which is why it's really cool.
Yeah, this is a very good one.
Havoc is the brother of Scott. Cool.
Confirmed.
The movies didn't lie to me.
Nice. I'm interested to meet Havoc and learn more about him.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
And that's gonna do it for Marvel. And so that's all where most of the conversation's gonna come from.
Yeah, we got a small little
stack. We got some good stuff. I don't know. There's some winners
I'm thankful that there is like good content, but not a lot of it. So
yeah.
We've got some interesting ones. I wanted to start it off with the most interesting, arguably, Night of the Living Dead. So this is funny. I started reading it, and it's the movie. Mm-hmm. It's the comic version of the movie. Like literally, like what's he saying?
It really, yeah. They're coming to get you.
They're coming to get you, Barbara. Yeah, that literally happens. Like so. I really feel like this is something you buy for the covers. Like I told you,
the covers are pretty incredible.
Horror, like icon collectible, but the comic was good. It's just like watching the movie. So
and the movie's incredible. I mean, this is where zombies come from.
Yes, the origin of zombies as we know them.
Yeah,
and so the covers are great. The comic was great. It was a nice little recap of the film, and I guess they're gonna come out with more because it wasn't the story in its entirety. You know when that ends.
Yeah.
But this is a great cover too. We got a B cover here for it.
Yeah.
It's very Halloween. What a perfect time. Oh, this cover. Hide your kids. They can't see this cover. Whoa. Oh my gosh.
I love that old black and white like monster movie aesthetic.
So good.
I'm all about those monster movies.
You don't even need like color, like blood and guts and gore to just know that this isn't good. Like that's bad.
What's your favorite classic movie monster?
It's Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Okay.
Yes, I almost said Swamp Thing because I do that all the time. But it's Creature from the Black Lagoon. Okay. It's a love story. Yeah. It's beautiful. What's yours?
I usually go Dracula.
Dracula's sick. Yeah, Dracula's probably number 2 for
Bela
me.
Lugosi, Christopher Lee. Take a pick.
Yes.
They're both great.
Totally. But yes, we've got Night of the Living Dead, though. We have a couple copies of these, and you said people have already been asking
People were asking for weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they knew it was coming. They didn't know when it was coming. So every week for the past 3 or 4 weeks, I've gotten calls about
And we definitely don't have that many, so if you guys want it, it's very cool. Mm-hmm. Grab it. This next one, I'm really excited for. It's a universe that I've been wanting to break into, but obviously I'm reading like everything else in the world right now. But we've got a 5-issue miniseries. It's Hellboy in Love. So this is part 1 of 2 of Goblin Knight. This is very cute.
Is it?
Yeah, as you could guess from the title. I love Hellboy. I love the movies. I love Guillermo del Toro, at least his movie. I don't think that's a popular opinion. I don't think
it is.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially Guillermo del Toro. People love him.
Yeah, I think one of the newer Hellboy movies kind of
The
flopped.
newest one is trash.
I haven't seen it. Yeah.
That's the one with David Harbour, which is unfortunate because that guy is great and he's a great choice for Hellboy.
Yeah.
That movie was off.
Who was the original Hellboy?
Ron Perlman.
Yeah, Ron Perlman.
Ron Perlman was
He
incredible.
is Hellboy to me.
Yeah.
Like, he's so good. Those movies are great. But yeah, this as somebody who has not read Hellboy but is very interested in it, I picked this up and read it. And because I've seen the movies, I'm very like sympathetic to the character anyways. This was cute. Yes.
Okay.
It feels like just very like wholesome. So, and I love the creatures in the Hellboy universe because they're very funny. Like, these goblins are just like, dude, just let me do my job and get out of here. Like, why the hell are you here? Like, it's just like, go away, Hellboy. Oh, Thomas said I like Black Lagoon creature. Yes, I love him. Next up, we have another horror anthology, but one of the more popular ones, The Silver Coin, Into the Fire. So this is issue 15, but again, you can read these separately. You don't need them. Because we got busy, I wasn't able to read these. Why do they always do stuff with the eyes in these?
Because there's a lot of people that get uncomfortable with it. Like
I do. Oh, no. This is good. So this is the only shelf copy we have. Most of these go to subscribers, but very good. That was gross. Nasty, nasty. Next up, I don't think anyone on the show is reading this, which is a shame because it's incredible. We got issue 3 of 5 of Sacrament from AWA Upshot. This is like the exorcisms in space story.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's so cool. I love it. I think we have some of the back issues. It's one of my favorite AWA stories that I've read so far.
It's like the Doctor Who episode.
Yeah, actually.
That episode when David Tennant fought Satan on Mars.
Yes, yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. But this has been really fun, so I love it. It's very dark. Up next, boo, boo, boo.
All right, this is a big one.
This is a big one. Thomas, you were kind of talking about it before the show. So we actually have the 10,000 Black Feathers issue 2, which I know Jody's reading as well. Thomas, you have like a running theory that like the Black Feathers are very symbolic to the story and kind of like, did you say like an allegory for like death or something? All of that, yes, interesting. Read this. The story, issue 2, yeah, it's out. It's out already. The story is taking a very interesting turn. It's still like a lot of foundational like exposition to get you ready for what's going to happen. This is good. I love what it's building up to. And for those who missed the first issue, we have a second printing of it. So yeah, so we've got number 1 and number 2, but I think only Thomas and Jody are watching, so they're good. They got it. Yay, Jody! I'm excited for you guys to continue to read this. I was very happy with this issue. So one of my favorite things.
Also, Thomas did point. He said, "Oh my God, I remember David Tennant fighting Satan on Mars." Yeah,
he's the only guy who can handle him. I feel like
probably.
Yeah. Next up is another AWA series. This one's very interesting, and I will note some of these comics I'm talking about actually came out last week because we had a ton of issues with indies last week.
We didn't have Diamond.
Yeah.
Last week we did a show with just Marvel and DC.
Yeah, so I will actually say some of these are last week's books, which 10,000 Black Feathers was not. But with that being said, we have this new AWA series came out last week, Year Zero, Volume 0. Oof, God, that hurt my brain. Issue 1. It's a very zombie week. So this is,
Halloween. What better time to do it?
Yeah, for real. This is definitely a zombie story, ?
Pandemic.
It's very and even the writer talks about it in the back. He's like, yeah, I basically wrote the entirety of the story on paper during the pandemic, in the first couple weeks of the world ending. And so it's very much the pandemic story. I like what they're doing as far as the infection aspect of the zombies, because you get a zombie story and it's like the same thing beat over and over and over again. But this is taking an interesting take on it. So it's cool. It's AWA, 1 of 5. They are always going to do their 5-part series. So I didn't even realize this cover. This is the B cover here.
Which the scene, this is a scene you were describing to me.
I was reading and I was like, oh, again.
Yeah. And now that the context makes that cover.
I won't give it away, but Grandma is definitely chewing on a foot for some reason. So, yay.
Sure is.
Dude, it's so gross. Oh, it is really gross. It's very graphic. Next up, in the realm of Halloween stuff, also came out last week, Chilling Adventures of Salem. This is so good, Tyler.
I love Archie. I like Archie. I like Riverdale. Riverdale's pretty good.
Yeah.
But I love it. And I love Sabrina and Salem.
Yeah. Salem, as a kid growing up, I loved the Sabrina show and loved Salem, the very sassy, quick-witted cat of hers, the wizard trapped in the cat's body. And this is just a one-shot story of his interaction with an evil sorcerer and what that sorcerer is doing to some random animals. So it's fun. I had so much fun reading it. I think it's only $3.99, so I think you guys should pick it up and read it if you have any nostalgia towards Sailor Moon. Sabrina.
That's a different cat.
Oh, that's a different cat. Sorry, getting my magical girl cats mixed up.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's that. What does Thomas say?
Walking Dead's back on TV. It's Halloween time.
Officially. Oh, and Salem the cat. Yeah, Thomas, that was so good. I think you should read it. The art also, Tyler can attest to this.
The
art's
very good. Crazy.
Yeah, it's very good. So next up, also something that came out last week. It's Far Cry #1. Interesting. So what have you played the Far Cry games?
I've played Far Cry 3 and 4.
3 is the only one you need to play.
Yeah.
I like 3 a lot.
Yeah. 3 is great.
Yeah.
4, strong start.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
And I'm sure, like, because of him, we've Giancarlo Esposito. Yes, yeah, I love him. Gus.
He's great.
Yeah.
Gus, Moff Gideon from Mandalorian. It's just, anyway, I think he might be the one actor that no matter what popular thing you're into at the moment, like of modern era, he's probably in it.
Yeah.
It's like, Far Cry, Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, Mandalorian, The Boys.
Yeah. I didn't know he was in The Boys.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, and he's
one of my favorite actors. So, and I think it's Far Cry 6 that he's in, right?
It is. Yeah.
Far Cry 6 and 7 maybe?
There's just 6.
There's 6? Okay. I think he might be in 2 of them, but as Thomas said, Sailor Moon. But yeah, so they got a Far Cry comic. You know how these video game adaptations of anything can go. So I haven't read it, but it is worth noting that that's out. Next up, we've got Chicken Devil, issue 1. This happened before. So this was something that happened right when we started working here, actually, Tyler.
Okay.
And I remember it being some sort of espionage, not espionage, but like crime story of some sort, but they're in like chicken suits. I don't know. It looks really funny and kind of brutal. I don't really know anything else about it. I didn't read it. But we have a lot of them, so I'll probably pick it up and read it just for the concept and title alone. So yeah, we've got that right there. What is Thomas said?
Marvel approached Giancarlo Esposito to play Mephisto, but he passed in that role. Which, I mean, Mephisto is the devil. Literally.
Oh, is he really?
So like that would have been pretty cool.
Oh man.
Yeah.
He's at the point where he can just pick his roles. Like,
he really can.
Because he's just so good.
I mean, that's how we got Star Wars. It was like because when they're doing the sequel trilogy, he was like, "Put me in Star Wars. I want to be in Star." This is like right off the heels of Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
So he's like, "I want to be in Star Wars." And they were like, "Put him in Star Wars." And they
do it.
They didn't fit him in the sequels, but then Mandalorian came out, and the surprise was he was there.
Oh, that's so cool.
So he was a main villain.
Yeah, he's definitely got the influence to do that. So next up, and we actually are almost done with everything. We've got our very tiny lady segment.
The lady segment.
All the stars.
All the stars
are new.
We
have
Scarlet Sisters.
Woo! I guess they're new. I don't know anything about these ladies. It's got what's the spies, the 3 girls, Charlie's Angels. Yeah, I don't know if it's anything like that, but that's what I'm getting at.
Rumor it's going to be Sacha Baron Cohen. So that
Sacha Baron Cohen
for Mephisto.
Really?
Yeah.
Can he is he an actor?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh, he's crazy.
Really?
Yeah, he can do crazy good work.
Yeah, that's cool. I had no idea. That's going to be interesting. But yeah, we got some new ladies here. They look cool. I like their outfits. I think there's actually like a magical aspect to this.
Probably.
Ah, man, I could be so wrong.
I'm disappointed because Red Sonja came out this week and Vampirella. Neither of them got to make it to the show.
Dude, they're totally magical.
It's like I just don't have the energy in me for the have a lady segment if neither Red Sonja nor Vampirella are here.
We don't know them. We're not giving them a good enough chance.
We don't.
So
it's true.
Maybe we need to give them a chance. It looks cool. Magical wizard ladies. So Scarlet Sisters. What Thomas said.
He wants Giancarlo for Professor X.
Oh, that would be so good.
That would be good.
Woo, that'd be awesome. Don't worry though. We've got Zenoscope. We got our Grimm Fairy Tales. Woo, this is
not
Clown
Harley Quinn.
Lady.
Definitely not Harley Quinn.
Not Harley Quinn. Definitely not.
Original.
No.
Do not sue.
Do not sue. Not Harley Quinn. Yeah. And then we've got the nurse from the Blink 182 album.
Oh, that is. You're right.
Crazy. She's making an appearance. So timely. So yeah, Grimm Fairy Tales killing it as always. I mean, literally, who could that be in the Grimm Fairy Tales universe? Yes. I don't know. Okay, Tyler.
All right.
Where are we?
Walking Dead. Every week it's The Walking Dead. They've left the print. Who was that?
Oh my god.
Yeah. So
it's in color.
It is in color. So
Thomas, it is not in fact the nurse from Blink 182, I think, but I love Blink-182.
Yeah, we have Walking Dead Deluxe in full color as
Woo!
Katie was shocked
Just saw all that
by
color.
what she saw. This is issue number 49. They've left the prison, and now it's the lull after all like the crazy stuff that goes down.
This is when I stopped watching the show.
Yeah, and this is when this is where the comics really take off and get infinitely better than the show ever did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I believe it, and I'm glad to hear that. One last thing. Woo! I've got a trade to talk about, and it's this. It's The Closet, collecting issues 1 through 3 of the very, very tiny series that James Tynion did. This was a great horror series. It was very sad. You said Lance even liked
Lance,
it.
yeah, Lance, who like poor guy when he was here didn't have a lot of great luck with the indies that he picked to try to read for the show. But one of the few that he did like was The Closet.
Yeah, and
honestly, I think the show is great.
What show?
The Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead. I gotcha. Yeah. But this was one of the sad things I was super excited for before I went overseas, and then I left and missed all of it entirely. But I have read it since then, and it's very good. It's only $14.99, $15 to collect it all. James Tynion, you can't touch him. He's perfect. So
as a horror writer, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've got that. But
all right, and that is going to wrap us up this week. You know, we have 5 minutes to spare.
Yeah.
Look at that. Jeffrey D. Morgan's fantastic. True.
Oh,
actually, very true.
He's Negan.
Negan, yeah. And he was a good pick for Negan. I was very excited when he got cast.
Yeah, I love him.
But I had long jumped off the show before he even came in.
Yeah.
But to be fair, yeah, he is incredible. But yeah, so that's gonna wrap us up this week. And you know, we had a lot of good stuff to talk about.
Good conversations this week.
Good conversations. We found a way to, you know, because of the indies not being overstacked, you know, we had time to fit some more in there. You know, very good. But thank you guys so much for coming out and watching us every week, as always, and we will see you guys next time.
See you next week. Goodbye.
Goodbye.